I thought I'd do a follow-up of my book vlog to sort of give you a synopsis of the books that I was talking about so that you can maybe take an interest in the same books. This is the Ava Lee back cover. Now this is book 10 in the series. Ever since his dazzling surprise debut with The Water Rat of Wang Kai, now excuse my pronunciation of Chinese, Hamilton has propelled Ava along through the series with expanded storytelling and nuanced character development. There's always something new to discover about Ava, fast-paced suspense, exotic locales, and a rich cast of characters. A hugely entertaining hit. That's Publishers Weekly. Hamilton has created a marvelous character in Ava Lee. Oh, okay, those are just reviews. Okay, New World China meets Old World Italy as Ava Lee investigates the dark side of the glamorous world of fashion. Ava attends London Fashion Week for the launch of the Po fashion line, one of the major investments she and her partners in the Three Sisters, Mei, Ling Wong, and Amanda Yi, have made over the past year. The show is a success, but perhaps too much of one. It attracts the attention of Dominic Ventola, the principal partner in the luxury fashion conglomerate VLG. When VLG offers to buy the Three Sisters' stake in the company, Ava and her partners decline. A few days later, Po comes under attack in the fashion media, and a large part of their customer base begins to abandon them. With the help of Sue, Ava uncovers the dark and complex dynamics between the East and West in the global fashion industry, eventually leading to a confrontation between two of the world's biggest crime syndicates. That was a great book. This is the second book in the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series. I think it's interesting that two of the books I'm going to read, the series that I've gotten into, have peculiar in their description. The Peculiar Children series and the Peculiar Crime Unit series. No connection, totally two different authors, two different series, but the word peculiar. This is the sequel to the first book. Let me see. The extraordinary journey that began in Miss Peregrine's home for peculiar children continues as Jacob Portman and his newfound friends journey to London, the peculiar capital of the world. There they hope to find a cure for their beloved headmistress, Miss Peregrine. But in this war-torn city, hideous surprises lurk around every corner. And before Jacob can deliver the peculiar children to safety, he must make an important decision about his love for Emma Bloom. Hollow City, that's the title, draws readers into a richly imagined world of telepathy and time loops, of sideshows and shapeshifters. A world populated with adult peculiars, murderous rites, and a bizarre menagerie of uncanny animals. Like its predecessor, this second novel in the Peculiar Children series blends thrilling fantasy with never-before-published vintage photography to create a one-of-a-kind reading experience. September 3rd, 1940, 10 peculiar children flee an army of deadly monsters, and only one person can help them, but she's trapped in the body of a bird. It's an interesting series. They just made a movie. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I haven't. But anyway, here is the Peculiar Crimes Unit series. The Cases of Bryant and May. Seattle Times says more down to earth than Jasper Ford, but just as delightfully quirky. Whatever the hell that means. They're old, they're cranky, and their chaotic work habits inevitably lead them to disaster. But life always seems livelier when Arthur Bryant and John May are on the case. An imaginative funhouse of a world where sage minds go to expand their vistas and sharpen their wits. How can an elderly recluse drown in a chair in her otherwise dry basement? That's what John May and Arthur Bryant of London's Peculiar Crimes Unit set out to discover, and a city. I'm getting confused looking at this and looking at the back of the book, so sorry. That's what John May and Arthur Bryant of London's Peculiar Crimes Unit set out to discover in a city rife with shady real estate developers, racist threats, dodgy academicians? Academicians? I always heard academics. And someone dangerously obsessed with Egyptian mythology. Linking them all is an evil lurking in London's vast and forgotten underground river system. A killer with the eerie ability to strike anywhere, anytime, without leaving a clue. It's a subterranean case of secrets, lies, and multiple murder that defies not only the law, but reason itself. Can Bryant and May bring a killer to the surface and stop the dark tide of murder before it pulls them under too? Entertaining and thrilling, Chicago Tribune. So, those are the books. You reading anything good? Let us know.